In this video, I will show you how you can rotate or turn our player so we can move around better. Let's see how we can do that. Now for rotating our player, we need to add an input. So go to input and in here right click, go to input and create input action. We want to call it IA turn left right. This is for turning left and right. Double click on it to open it. The value type, we want it to be axis 1D or float. So we can pass a value between -1 and 1. Now let's see how we can map it. For mapping it, we should go to IMC space shooter and in here add a new mapping. We want to map the IA turn left and right. When do we want these turn left and right happen? Whenever we hit D on our keyboard or whenever we hit A on our keyboard. Whenever we hit D or A, the IA turn left and right will pass 1. But whenever we hit D, we want to pass 1. Whenever we hit A, we want to pass -1. So we need to add the modifier. So add a modifier in here and negate it. So it will pass -1. That's it. Now we can use it. If you go to our BP player down here, search for IA turn left right and this will give us a value between 1 and a -1. We can test it with the pre-testing to see if it's work fine or not. Hit compile. Now if you go to our game and run, hit D, you can see it's giving us 1 and hit A, it will give us -1. Now we want to do something similar with that we done for moving forward and backward. We don't want it to happen instantly, we want it to happen gradually, like we did it for move forward and backward. And for doing that, as you can see over here, we need some variable. For example, final rotation amount. The value type should be float, and in this case, because turning right and left there is no difference between them, the turn rate should be the same. That's why we don't need two, we need just one of them, and we can call it rotation amount, right? That's it. Beautiful. This rotation amount will happen instantly, but this final rotation amount will happen gradually, smoothly. And we want to use this final rotation amount at the end, right? So now, based on this action value, we want to calculate the rotation amount. So get it, set it over here. But how we want to set it? First, we want to get this action value, multiply it by some big value, because 1 is not too much. For example, let's just say 250, right? And if we connect it to here, and let's just use this rotation amount for now. After calculating this, we can say add actor word rotation, right? We want to change the rotation around the y-axis. Why? If I click on this one, for example, you can see if you want to rotate this way, it is rotating around the y-axis. You can see? It's called pitch. So we need to just change the pitch. But how we can do that? We can right click in it and split the striping so we can have access just to the pitch, and we can connect this rotation amount to here. Now let's just hit compile, save. Now if we test it, if we hit D, you can see it's like the whole world is rotating and the camera is rotating with it. You can see the camera is rotating with us, but we don't want that to happen. For fixing that, we can click on a spring arm and change the rotation of it to be relative to the world, not local. It's called absolute rotation. So it won't be affected with this node. Now, if we run again and rotate, you can see it's rotated. 250 is too much. So let's just decrease that for now to 5 maybe. Hit compile and now run. Now you can see we can rotate and we can go forward and rotate. But one problem that I can see over here is that when I hit D, it will go left, and when I hit A, it will go right. So that is a problem. Let's see how we can fix that. Actually, in here, we can multiply these by a -1 by clicking add pin and multiply it by -1, and it should work fine. Now, if we go forward, you can see when I hit A, it will go left. When I hit T, it will go right. Beautiful. It's working fine now.